What if a cosmic collision triggered a universal reset? Imagine two gigantic cosmic objects, massive stars, black holes, or even galaxies, colliding with such force that the very fabric of space-time itself is affected. Now, let's take it a step further. What if this colossal collision was powerful enough to reset the entire universe? Could such an event erase everything and start the cosmos all over again? While this idea sounds like science fiction, it's rooted in real astrophysics. Understanding what this universal reset could mean requires exploring the nature of cosmic collisions, the structure of our universe, and the limits of the laws of physics. The scale of cosmic collisions. Cosmic collisions happen on enormous scales that dwarf anything we experience on Earth. Stars collide, galaxies merge, and black holes devour each other. But even these incredibly destructive events are just tiny ripples in the vastness of the universe. To understand how a universal reset could occur, we'd need to imagine a collision so vast and powerful that it doesn't just destroy one region of space, but has implications for the entire universe. Let's break it down. Star collisions. When two stars collide, they release massive amounts of energy. If one of the stars is a neutron star or a black hole, the collision can result in powerful gamma-ray bursts. While these events are catastrophic for anything nearby, they still don't affect the entire universe. Galaxy collisions. Galaxies frequently collide with each other over billions of years, but even these mergers are relatively gentle on a cosmic scale. Stars rarely collide during these events because of the vast distances between them. Instead, galaxies merge into a new, larger structure, altering the star's orbits but leaving most of the universe unchanged. Black hole mergers. When black holes collide, the result is an incredibly energetic event that produces gravitational waves, ripples in the fabric of space-time itself. These waves can be detected across the universe, but even this kind of collision, while impressive, wouldn't be enough to reset the entire cosmos. For a true universal reset, we would need a collision on a scale that affects space-time in its entirety, a situation where the fundamental laws of physics themselves break down. What do we mean by a universal reset? In this context, a universal reset doesn't mean simply wiping out stars, planets, and galaxies. It means erasing or fundamentally altering the laws that govern everything, from the smallest atoms to the largest galaxies. Time, space, and matter itself would cease to exist or be rearranged in a completely different way. A universal reset could theoretically involve the end of time and space. Our universe is governed by space-time, which is the fabric that everything exists within. If a cosmic event were to collapse or warp space-time completely, time might cease to exist as we know it. This would be a true reset. Everything that exists within the universe would be erased, and space-time could restart with different laws of physics. The death and rebirth of physics. Our universe follows certain physical laws, like gravity, electromagnetism, and the strong and weak nuclear forces. If a cosmic collision disrupted these laws on a fundamental level, the universe could be rebooted with entirely different rules. What if, in a new universe, gravity worked in reverse? What if time flowed backward? Such a reset would create a completely different reality. Could a cosmic collision actually cause this? While it's unlikely that any single collision could reset the universe as a whole, there are certain scenarios that could cause the kind of reset we're imagining. Let's look at a few possibilities. 1. The Big Rip hypothesis. One of the more dramatic endings for our universe is called the Big Rip. According to this idea, the universe's expansion, which is currently accelerating due to dark energy, could eventually reach a point where it's expanding so fast that the very fabric of space-time is torn apart. If the expansion of the universe continues unchecked, it could rip galaxies, stars, and even atoms apart, effectively causing a universal reset where nothing remains. However, this process wouldn't be triggered by a collision, but by the internal dynamics of the universe itself. The result would be a kind of reset where the universe is torn apart and potentially reformed in a different way. 2. A collision between universes, multiverse theory. Some scientists believe in the concept of a multiverse, where our universe is just one of many parallel universes existing alongside each other. According to this theory, if two universes were to collide, the impact could be catastrophic. Such a collision could theoretically disrupt the fundamental laws of physics within both universes, resetting them entirely. This idea ties into a model known as brane cosmology, where our universe exists on a membrane, or brane, that floats in a higher dimensional space. If another brane were to collide with ours, it could cause a cosmic reset. This collision might create a new universe with different physical laws, effectively starting everything over again. Number 3. Vacuum decay. Another possibility for a universal reset is vacuum decay. Our universe exists in what's called a false vacuum, a state that's stable for now, but could theoretically collapse into a more stable, lower energy state. If this were to happen, the change would propagate outward at the speed of light, destroying everything in its path. The universe would effectively be reset as it transitioned to this new state, possibly creating a completely different kind of reality. In a way, this scenario resembles the concept of a cosmic collision, but instead of two objects colliding, it's the vacuum of space itself that transitions into a different state. Everything that currently exists would be wiped out and replaced by something new. What would happen to us in a universal reset? The simple answer is, we wouldn't survive. A universal reset would destroy everything: planets, stars, galaxies, and even the fabric of space-time. However, it's also possible that life could emerge again in a new universe. If the laws of physics were similar enough, stars and planets could form, and life might develop under completely different circumstances. On the other hand, if the laws of physics were too different, life as we know it might be impossible. In a universe with reverse gravity, or where time flows backward, it's difficult to imagine how complex organisms could exist. What does this tell us about the nature of the universe? The possibility of a universal reset, whether through a cosmic collision, vacuum decay, or some other mechanism, tells us that the universe is not static or eternal. The universe had a beginning, the Big Bang, and could potentially have an end or a reset. Understanding these possibilities forces us to confront the limits of our knowledge and the fragility of our existence. It also raises profound questions. If the universe can reset, does that mean this has happened before? Could our universe be the result of a previous reset? And if so, how many times has the universe been rebooted? While a cosmic collision powerful enough to reset the universe might sound like science fiction, it's not entirely beyond the realm of possibility. Theories like vacuum decay, the Big Rip, and multiverse collisions offer tantalizing glimpses into how such an event could unfold. Though unlikely to occur anytime soon, these ideas remind us of the immense power and complexity of the universe, and just how little we truly understand about its ultimate fate. In the end, the idea of a universal reset forces us to think big, about not just the universe we know, but about the nature of reality itself. Could we be living in a universe that's part of an endless cycle of creation and destruction? Could everything we know be wiped out and restarted in the blink of an eye? While we don't have all the answers yet, exploring these questions is a crucial part of understanding the cosmos and our place in it.